pair of shoes. Aww.
That's right. Just one piece of leather left, and after that I haven't got a clue what to do.
The shoemaker and his wife thought long and hard as to what they could do.
Possibly I could, or maybe I... No, I can't do that.
However, before long, the skies had darkened and night was upon them.
Well, my lovely, this is our last piece of leather, and from this I will have to make my last pair of shoes. And then, who knows what will become of us?
Don't worry, old shoemaker. Let's sleep on it.
What? Sleep on the leather?
No! Sleep on the problem. Things will look better in the morning.
If you say so, my precious. I'll leave the leather just here, and then I will begin my work first thing tomorrow.
So the shoemaker carefully laid out that piece of leather on his workbench, ready for sewing the following day. But during the night, whilst the shoemaker and his wife were sleeping in their beds, things were happening downstairs in the workshop. Two kind girls who had heard of the shoemaker's money problems had crept into the workshop and were carefully inspecting the left-out leather.
I feel our skills are needed here to fill their lives with joy, not tears. We'll chase away their money blues by making a pair of the finest shoes. Sew and stitch the leather, the leather, the leather. Sew and stitch the leather to make a pair of shoes. And the shoes you could not find. But now we should be on our way. As soon will come the break of day.
Well, morning arrived. And when the shoemaker came down into his workshop, an amazing sight met his eyes.
Oh, it's a miracle.
He called for his wife.
Come quick, my little fruit bat. Come quick.
Oh, for goodness sake, what's the matter? My nerves are in tatters. Tatters, I say.
The pieces of leather that I so carefully laid out last night have disappeared.
What? Stolen? The thieves, the vagabonds, the dirty rotten...
No! Calm down, calm down. Look.
Oh, the shoemaker now had for sale a pair of the finest shoes he'd ever seen, with stitches so small and so skillful that when he came to sell them, they sold for twice the recommended retail price.
I've never made so much money from one pair of shoes, and now I have enough to buy leather for 2 pairs of shoes.
So that night, the shoemaker carefully laid out that leather on his workbench before he went to bed.
All ready for me to start work first thing in the morning.
Good night, old shoemaker.
Good night, old shoemaker's wife.
Don't wake them up. Oh, sorry. Oh, these people are still very poor. They need our help and much, much more. We'll make more shoes for them to sell because we make them very well. We have got more leather, more leather, more leather. We have got more leather to make more pairs of shoes.
When the shoemaker and his wife awoke the next morning, they found in their workshop 2 pairs of the finest shoes.
And believe me, these are the work of a master craftsman.
Again, the shoes sold for lots of money, which meant the shoemaker could then buy even more leather for even more shoes to be made. Time went by, and each night the shoemaker would lay out that leather, and then each morning, more and more shoes had been made. So the shoemaker and his wife became richer and richer.
It's like we've won the lottery. People are flocking from far and wide to buy my shoes.
The shoemaker and his wife were consumed with curiosity.
Who can it be? Coming here at night, hammering and stitching so carefully. We have so much to thank them for.
That time-sharing the Yorker for starters.
Not to mention our lovely Triumph Herald with leopard skin interior, fluffy dice, and
Yeah,
seat
that's
and
quite enough of that. Now, listen. I have a cunning plan. Let us sit up all night and watch just who it is that has brought us this untold wealth.
Good thinking, my lovely. You're not just a pretty face.
Aww.
Not even a pretty face.
What did you say?
I said a very pretty face, my little apple blossom.
So that night, the shoemaker and his wife were carefully hidden in their workshop.
Joey!
As if were carefully hidden? And not long after, all the candles had been blown out. And when all was quiet, the two elves appeared from under the floor.
Here we are again, happy as can be, sewing all the leather, making shoes for all to see.
All night long they worked, singing all the while.
Everybody talking about our slinky boots, ooh, ooh, slinky boots.
Their fingers flew so fast, the shoemaker and his wife could hardly believe what they saw. When morning came, thousands of pairs of shoes lay on
How many?
Okay, hundreds of pairs of
Sorry?
shoes. Okay then, 6 pairs of shoes lay on the workbench, but the two kind elves had disappeared before they could say a word.
How can we thank them?
Oh, they've been so kind and generous. There must be some way to show our thanks.
I know. How about a couple of stylophones?
Nice idea, but I was thinking of some new clothes.
Clothes?
Didn't you see the rags and tatters in which they were dressed? I will sew them a suit of clothes, and you can make them a pair of fine new boots.
So the shoemaker and his wife set about making clothes and boots for the kind little elves. And the next evening, when they appeared, they found no leather for them to sew.
Where has all the leather gone? Sing! Where has all the leather gone?
That's quite enough of that, you two. Look! The two elves saw before them 2 suits of clothes with 2 pairs of boots, and they were completely speechless.
Oh my goodness! Look at these! That is fantastic!
I guess the opposite of speechless then. Quite excited?
Here, look, you have a good one. Look, I have a good one.
For you. So they rushed off to try on their new clothes.
Look, you take this one, I'll take that. Thank you. Come on,
Oh, come on, we want to see, don't we? The two elves were overjoyed with their new outfits, so they ran about laughing and dancing.
I look so smart in my new suit. I've even got a pair of boots. Let's sing and dance and run around. Straight to the disco, we are bound. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. Singing disco.
Let's say goodbye to the elves. Enjoy your disco.
Well, my little fruit bat, you seem as happy with their new clothes as we are with our newfound fortune.
The shoemaker and his wife were so happy. Soon they had enough money to retire, but every now and then they would leave out some new clothes, just in case those elves decided to visit them again.
Excuse me, dear.
Yeah.
I think you've forgotten something.
Oh, of course. And they all lived happily ever
Now for a song.
Look.
He's giving you a triumph.
Oh, thank you.
Since I have loved
Well, boys and girls, did you like the story? But I'm not sure the shoemaker heard you. Did you like the story?
Did you like it? Did you like the story?
Legendary.